an entire room made of amber and gold, 6 tons of it. One day, it was the most dazzling chamber on earth. The next, it was gone, and it has stayed gone for 80 years. Picture the walls, not painted, not papered, carved from fossilized sunlight, panel after panel of Baltic amber, honey and fire and deep gold. Behind every piece, a layer of gold leaf, so the whole room seemed to glow from within. Mirrors doubled the light. Candles set it burning. Sunlight moved across the amber through the day, turning it from pale honey in the morning to deep red at dusk. People who stood inside it said it did not feel like a room. It felt like standing inside a jewel. They called it the eighth wonder of the world, and they were not exaggerating. It began in Prussia in 1701. A king wanted something no other ruler could match. Master craftsmen spent years learning to bend amber to their will. They heated it, pressed it, cut it into tiny tiles, and fit them together like a puzzle with no equal anywhere. Then, in 1716, the room changed hands. The Prussian king gave it away to Tsar Peter the Great of Russia, a gift to seal an alliance, a room for a friendship between empires. It was taken apart, packed into crates, and carried east to a new home. In Russia, it only grew grander. By 1755, it had moved to the Catherine Palace near Saint Petersburg. Craftsmen enlarged it, added more amber, more gold, more mirrors. Emperors used it as a private chamber, a place to think, a place to impress. For 200 years, it stayed exactly where it belonged. It survived czars. It survived a revolution. And then came the war. In the summer of 1941, German forces poured into the Soviet Union. They were coming for the palace, and everyone knew it. The staff tried to save the room, but there was a problem. Amber is fragile. Old amber is worse. Move it wrong, and it crumbles to dust. So they made a desperate choice. They tried to hide it in plain sight. They pasted paper over the panels, then gauze, then wallpaper. They prayed the soldiers would walk straight past it. They did not. The Germans found it in hours, and they knew exactly what they were looking at. Working fast, they stripped the room from the walls in about 36 hours. 6 tons of amber, reduced to 27 wooden crates. The crates were loaded onto trains and sent west to the city of Königsberg. There, the room was rebuilt, put back on display, a stolen wonder behind enemy lines. For a while, it glowed again. Then the war turned. Bombers came for Königsberg. The city began to burn. So the room was taken down one more time, packed away, hidden in the cellars of the castle, and that is where the trail goes cold. The last time anyone can prove they saw it was the winter of 1944 into 45. After that, silence. When the smoke cleared, the castle was a ruin, and the crates were nowhere. An entire room, 6 tons, vanished. No wreckage anyone could point to, no trail, just gone. So where did it go? One answer is the simplest and the saddest, that it burned, that the fires took it in the ruins of the castle, and all that beauty had turned to ash. Investigators did find scorched fragments of his mosaics in the wreckage, but they never found the room. Others refused to believe it was destroyed. Some say it was loaded onto a ship in the final days of the war, a ship that was torpedoed and sank, taking 9,000 people down with it. Divers have searched that wreck. They found no amber. Some say it was hidden in a mine, or a bunker, or a tunnel sealed under the rubble. Every few years, someone is certain they have found it. As recently as 2025, a team in Poland got permission to dig at an old wartime site, chasing the same ghost. So far, Nothing. Only fragments have ever come back. In 1997, one of the room's stone mosaics surfaced, kept for decades by the family of a soldier who helped pack it away. One piece out of a whole room. Today, if you visit the Catherine Palace, you can stand inside the amber room, but not the one that was stolen. This one was rebuilt from photographs and memory, finished in 2003, glowing again with 6 fresh tons of amber. It is breathtaking, and it is not the original. The real room, the one kings gave away and armies fought over, is still out there. Or it is dust. Think about that. 6 tons of gold and amber, one of the most valuable objects ever made. Not a coin, not a jewel, an entire room, and somehow the world lost it and never found it again. It could be at the bottom of the sea. It could be sealed in a forgotten tunnel a few feet from a road you have driven. Or it could be gone forever. And we are all just chasing a beautiful ghost we may never know. And maybe that is why we cannot stop looking. Subscribe to Lost Fathoms for more stories of what vanished and what is still out there waiting. Real stories, real history, real treasure. See you in the next one.